Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Fuel for Thought. And we're discussing the Barcelona Grand Prix.
Yeah, indeed. Actually, more entertaining than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
I was kind of not dreading it, but I was like, I'm not really looking forward to it.
After Canada.
Much. Yeah.
Yeah. But, yeah, it was all right in the end, apart from the fact that Max won again.
Yeah.
And this is what I was saying. It's like, this is the time where other teams need to take the opportunities. But, yeah, I think Red Bull are just going to run away with it. Well, Max, not Perez.
Yeah.
Yeah. But, yeah, same old story, I think. McLaren close but no cigar. And to be honest, they never kind of looked close to winning it. Even though the 2-second gap at the end, suggested otherwise. I think this was always in Red Bull's control.
Yeah, I think from the start, even if Lando got a better start, I'm not sure.
Yeah, I'm not convinced either. Because, it's, I don't know, I know he said if I got a better start, I might have won it, but It's like, it's the same story every race. You can't kind of come with excuses every time.
Yeah, and be like, if I did this, then I would have won it.
Yeah, so I mean, it's credit to Max and Red Bull for getting the job done every time, I guess.
Yeah.
With McLaren so far, up their necks, proving down their necks,
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. Anyway, should we talk about that start from George Russell?
Brilliant. It got me really excited. Obviously, I know Lando was on pole and he's one of my favourite drivers, but George is also one of my favourite drivers. So seeing him go from P4, get that slipstream, and into first place in the first corner.
Would certainly helped by Lando pushing Max towards the grass. And I think he did leave enough room.
Yeah, I think so as well.
There was definitely a car's width there, but obviously, like when you're in the car, you must feel so squeezed.
Yeah.
Even though, imagine being squeezed exactly a car's width between you and the central reservation of the motorway, for example.
Yeah.
Like you're gonna feel like you have no room.
That's true. I saw in the post-race interviews.
I saw that. Yeah.
They were kind of teasing Lando a little bit, but he didn't really look that impressed by that. So.
Yeah, and Max said he would have done the same.
Yeah.
And then Lewis chirped in with a great comment. He was like, "Yeah, if it was you, he would have been off the track."
Love that.
Which, not wrong.
I think when Lando races, he's quite fair with space.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that did kind of hinder him a little bit. But I don't think he expected. I think it just so happened to be a perfect situation for George where he just got that slipstream. I don't think George would have expected it until it happened.
And the outside line seemed to have it seemed to be the better line.
Yeah.
Because a lot of overtakes ran there. So yeah, that was probably the most exciting part of the race, to be honest with you.
2 laps of George in front.
Yeah. Three different overtakes, The Ferrari's getting feisty. Mm-hmm. Contact. Carlos going off track.
Yep.
No investigation necessary.
Yeah.
But afterwards, some words were said in interviews by Leclerc, and Carlos hit him back. And
yeah, it seemed pretty beefy between the Ferrari drivers.
Not sure why.
I think Charles was kind of complaining about Carlos wanting to be better than him that weekend because it was his home race.
Yeah, that's what he said.
But Charles was like, well, if I'm quicker, then it is what it is.
Lewis and Carlos made contact as well. But they, kind of rubbing his racing kind of incident.
Yeah, but Carlos wasn't happy about that one.
No. But nothing came of that either.
No.
And then, who else did Hamilton overtake? George, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was on the better tyre, though, at the end. George was on the hards.
I think Mercedes kind of messed up there. Both Russell and Sainz were on the hards at the end, and they kind of had disadvantage from that.
Yeah.
But it gave other teams the opportunity to look at how the hard tyre was performing and then decide against it for their...
Yeah, it is what it is. And we're still 3rd and 4th for Mercedes.
Yeah.
Lewis's first podium of the season, which is good.
It probably definitely helped Lewis get his position.
Yeah, nice to see him performing better than he has been again for a driver of his calibre.
Yeah. I was saying that I don't think Lewis takes as many risks as he used to as he's gotten older.
No, he doesn't.
Which is a shame. But, yeah, I don't know. I don't know about the World Championship.
Well, I feel like after 2021, when it was such hard racing and he got pushed off the track so much, it's like he's trying to avoid any kind of those risks and losing positions and getting into those sorts of fights. I guess he's probably like, I'm too old for this, man.
Yeah. I wonder if he'll change his attitude when he goes to Ferrari.
If he's got a winning car, I'm sure he will.
Yeah, probably.
But until then, I'm sure you won't see too many great risks.
No, true.
But yeah, what else happened? Not really much.
Sargent, last.
Well, yeah. 2 Alpines got points, didn't they? I believe.
Yeah, I think so.
Yep.
Yes, Pierre got 2 points and Ocon got 1 point.
Yep. Perez finished like
P8.
P8. Mm-hmm. Great. Yeah.
He said in his post-race interview that was the maximum he could have got. He was saying
He
how
won the race.
I know
What's
Barcelona's
wrong
not
with
great to overtake, but it's possible, and he's in a Red Bull.
There's loads of overtakes this weekend on Town
I know.
Yeah.
I swear they always say, "Oh, this track." Obviously, taking Monaco out of this situation, this track's not great for overtaking, and then there's always like overtake. Yeah.
Oh wow. Well. Yeah.
Piastri, not great.
Yeah.
Not terrible, but not great. He, in qualifying, his lap time got deleted, and then he went off the track for his final flying lap.
That's right.
So
Yeah, he needs to be up there with Lando, really.
Mm-hmm.
Like he's putting in kind of what you would expect him to do, getting points and all that. So like you can't really criticize him too much. But considering how well Lando's doing, and how good we know Piastri is, like he needs to be up there.
Yeah, I'm quite surprised that he's not more up there. I'm not really expecting him to be on Lando's level at the moment, but I'm expecting him to be kind of not that far behind him.
Oh, we'll see. I mean, he came second at Monaco, and that wasn't that long ago. So yeah. But yeah, I mean, should we jump straight into reviewing our predictions then?
Yep.
So, qualifying.
Yes.
What did you put?
I put P3, Fernando Alonso, which I think you did as well, didn't you?
I did.
And he qualified P13, I want to say.
P not 3, yeah.
P not 3. I can't remember, but he didn't make Q3. Mm-hmm. Yeah, not fantastic. I think he started the race P10 because of Perez's.
Yeah.
So he must have qualified P11.
11, yeah.
Yeah, well, it's just a shame, but...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is what it is. I mean, Aston just are at that point in the season where they've dropped off. Seems to happen sort of every season at the moment for them. So, yeah, is what it is. P2.
Max Verstappen. No.
No.
Yes.
Yeah, no, what are you
I don't
talking
know.
about?
I was thinking, in my head, I was thinking of the race itself. But yeah, I got that right.
You did. And then
Well
P1,
done,
you put Lando?
Carlos Sainz.
You should have just stuck to your guns.
I know, but I feel like if I put Lando in P1 every single time, people will just come at me and be like, just because you love Lando Norris. Yeah.
As a driver.
And yeah, he
I was closer than you.
Okay.
I put Norris Verstappen.
Okay.
So as in Norris P2, Verstappen
Yeah.
P1. It was just the other way around, but...
I feel like it could be, they're very close.
So I'll be taking that.
No, it's wrong.
Closer than you, though.
Yeah, closer than me. Okay. Actually, no, it's not, because I actually got 1 in the right place.
Yeah, but I got 2 in the top 3.
No. We'll agree to disagree, shall we?
Sure. Race.
P3, Lando Norris.
Same. I put that too.
P2, Carlos Sainz.
I also put that.
Really? I can't remember that. And P1, Max Verstappen.
Yeah, I put that too.
Really?
Yeah.
We put the same? I can't remember us putting the same.
I don't remember either.
No. Carlos Sainz kind of let me down. Well, I don't know if it's him or
It's just Ferrari's
the
pace
strategy.
this weekend.
The pace, the strategy.
Wasn't as good as Mercedes.
He obviously went on the hard tyre at the end, which didn't help him.
So did George. George finished 4th. So.
Yeah, but he could have finished 3rd.
And didn't Carlos finish ahead of Charles? No.
Charles almost caught George at the end.
Right.
If there was one more lap, Charles probably would have got P3.
Nah, I think he, catching us one thing, but he wouldn't have had much opportunity to pass.
I don't know, because he was on the softs and George was on the hard tyres. And I think if he got in the DRS range, which he was at the end in the last lap.
Yeah, but turn 1 is kind of the main overtaking area.
Yeah,
so.
and George doesn't let people overtake him that easily.
No.
When Lando overtook him, he really was trying to make sure he got that place back.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah.
Bold predictions.
Okay. My first one, there will be no DNFs.
There was not.
No.
That was
right.
Good.
There we go. Go on.
I put there will be a fight between the Spaniards because I thought Alonso was going to qualify better.
Yeah,
but there was not. No, it was a pretty disappointing race for both of them, all things considered. So,
Okay, my second one was the top 5 finishes will be from different teams. Not right. Because it was Red Bull, McLaren, Mercedes, Ferrari.
Almost. But not really.
No. Yeah.
I put Verstappen won't lead for at least half of the laps, which was wrong.
That is
he
wrong,
led
yeah.
most of the race.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
The top qualifier's time will get deleted because of track limits in Q3, which didn't happen.
No.
I thought there would be more track limits on the kind of second to last and last corner
Where Piastri went off.
Yeah, where they like come flying round.
Yeah.
But no, that didn't happen.
Nope. It was a good lap from Norris though.
Yeah, fantastic.
And my third one was Sargent will have a clean race, or more specifically, Sargent won't crash or DNF. And do you know what? He didn't. Albon, however, went into the gravel. Mm-hmm. But Sargent didn't. And when I saw Albon do that, I was like, no, my prediction.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, no, it's Albon.
But I feel like when Sargent's in P20, that's his like safety position.
Yeah, he's not good. He doesn't make mistakes.
No.
He just wants to get around and finish race. And didn't he come last by like 20 seconds or something?
Oh, I don't know.
I think I remember looking at one point, he was like 20 seconds behind 19th.
I think, well, Albon started in the pit lane. And then he overtook him. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure where it was.
He didn't crash or anything, so I don't really know.
Maybe
Don't
that
really know
was
what
just
happened
like
to him.
just after a pit stop.
Or maybe he did, but they didn't bother showing it because
Who knows?
it's too predictable.
Who knows? But yeah, I was just trying to, I'm hopeful for him to do something good.
Yeah. He got a point last year.
Wow.
1 point. Is that all he's got in his F1 career? 1 point.
Did he not got a point this year?
No.
Then yes. Yes,
Wow.
it is. But to be fair, that's for a long time all George Russell had in a Williams was 1 point. But even though Williams are better now than they were back then.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
oh well. So yeah, got that one right.
You did. And I got the DNFs one
Yes.
right. But I feel like those two are like, eh.
Yeah, well.
They're like
Take it.
they're like a sign of like a boring kind of race.
Yeah.
No
Easy wins.
DNFs.
Not really that bold.
Logan Sargent not spinning out, ending P20. RB didn't do great this weekend.
No, they didn't. They didn't look very fast at all.
No. K-Mag got a 5-second time penalty for a false start.
Yes, that was random. Yeah.
Trying to think if there's any more
Joe
notable.
did better.
Joe did really well, actually.
He did. He was at Bottas. And yeah, he's done better than he's done in recent times.
Definitely.
So,
He was ahead of Lance Stroll. So
which is
let me see if I've written down any more noticeable. Oh.
What have you got?
In free practice, Charles bashed into Lando on purpose.
Yeah, there was some
this?
road rage.
Yeah.
Yes.
But he only got a reprimand. Is that how you say it?
Yes, reprimand.
I always say that word wrong.
Yes.
He only got a reprimand, which, yeah, I think he kind of ruined Lando's front wing a little bit. So I don't know if they were too happy about that, but
Probably not. But it's probably because like he doesn't cause incidents very much, and it's like, all right, this time, but don't be doing that stuff.
Yeah.
You know.
yeah.
But yeah, I mean that's Barcelona really.
Yeah, I don't think there's too much more to say, really.
Certainly wasn't the worst race
No.
of the season so far. It was all right actually.
Yeah. I think my conclusions at the end of that race was McLaren are getting faster than Red Bull. I'm not sure. Everyone's saying that the McLaren is the fastest car on track, which I don't know. Obviously, Max and Red Bull was, I don't know. But then Mercedes and Ferrari, I think, are very even at the moment.
Depends on the track for them.
Yeah.
Mercedes were quicker on this track, but maybe in Austria, Ferrari would be better. Who knows?
Yeah. And I think for Mercedes and Ferrari, the strategy is extremely important for them, those two teams, to determine who ends up in front because of how even they are.
Well, they'll react to each other.
Exactly.
And undercut each other or
Yeah.
overcut each other. But yeah, well, thank you for tuning in and listening. We'll catch everyone in Austria, which is in a few days' time. Oh, mad. Back to back to back. Triple header this time. And a sprint race in Austria.
Mm-hmm.
So long, exciting weekend to come. Short track, exciting, fast lap times. So yeah, look forward to that. But until then, we'll catch everyone next time.
Bye.
Peace.